Hi everyone, Letty here. Welcome to hashtag Crafty Goals 2023. This is a crafty collab video. I'm going to show you my September goals recap, and I'm also going to talk about my October plans for my goals for crafty goals. So welcome back everyone. So I'm participating in hashtag Crafty Goals 2023 this year. This is hosted by Debbie, who's Project 39 mini albums here on YouTube and Instagram. So there are also some other collab participants. I'll link down below. I have my September project shares that I'm going to show you today. I'm also going to talk about my goals, and then we'll talk a little bit about October as well. So before I jump into September, let me just show you, because I had skipped over August since that was the month I had taken off, but I wanted to show you I still ended up meeting most of my goals. I met as far as my paper pads and my cards. I just didn't get a chance to mail out what I wanted or do as many videos, but even taking the month off, I still ended up meeting, I think, 5 out of my 7 goals. So for the month of September, I did meet all of my goals. My number one goal is to do at least 60 cards, 10 of which are Christmas. I did 204 cards, 12 were Christmas cards. I primarily did a bunch of cards because I smashed a lot of paper. I did 6 small paper pads and 1 large one. So I made a ton of cards. You see here, I smashed a large pack. And so I made a ton of card sets. And with that comes a lot of cards. So 204 total, lots of them. I did a lot of Not Too Shabby. I did some Cardabella. So just a ton of cards there. Then my second goal is to smash at least 2 small paper pads. And so I did do 6 of them. I did Cardabella Fall Market. I did the 2 paper pads from the Paper Pad Club from Not Too Shabby. I did a collection that's called Our House by Cardabella. You haven't seen it yet, but I have a video coming on that one. I did the Doodlebug one, and then I also did the Autumn Plaids by Not Too Shabby. So 6 total paper pads. I'll show you some of what I made with those in just a bit. I also smashed 1 large paper pack, which was that Cardabella Fall Market. Here's what that looked like. And again, I'll show you some of the projects that I did with that one. Then I wanted to make at least 3 handmade gifts. I ended up making 50 different items. This is probably going to be one of the goals that I change for next year, because I feel like I just make way more than 3. So I may curtail that a bit. So then I also wanted to do at least 10 ATCs. I did 20. I did 2 rounds of Halloween Doodlebug Sweet and Spooky ATC cards. I did 1 set in the middle of the month and then 1 towards the very end for a collab with Toby and Debbie. And then I also mailed out 20 packages, not even cards, packages, Happy Mail. So I did 18 birthday responses and then 1 giveaway response and then 1 to my niece. So 20 total. So I definitely will be switching to doing some more cards next month, but I did send out 20. And then I also did my 12 videos. So I did meet all 7 of my goals that I have for my crafty goals for the month of September, which was really awesome considering I had taken the month off in August. And so I have my goal tracker sheet here, all my goals, my different months. I did 204 cards, 6 small paper pads, 1 large paper pack, 50 handmade gifts, 20 ATCs, which was double my normal amount, 20 sent out mail, and these were actually packages, and then 12 videos, so 7 out of 7 there. And then I do track which types of cards I make just to make sure I'm kind of well-rounded. I did some encouragement, some fall, some Halloween, some Christmas. So I still have a couple of items that I have not, been able to make. I might try to squeeze them in by the end of the year just to have them in my stash. But those are my trackers. I'll link them down below if you want to use them for the rest of the year. They're just a free printable. For October, I plan on sending out some Halloween cards and packages. So hashtag Crafty Goals 2023. Those were my goals recap for September. Let's look at the items I made. So I did smash this Fall Market 12 by 12 paper pack. And I made some of these sets. Now, somebody had asked me about how I package them. So I put the 6 cards that I made. They have 6 different sentiments. There's that hey you, then there's also the sending hugs, and then the thanks a lot. You get 2 of each on these cards. So 6 total cards with some envelopes in these little holographic pouches. And then I also added a little label to the back that has what's in these packs. So I figured these would be great to put in. I'm working on an online store that I'll hopefully go live very soon. But if not, I'll take them to our in-person event, or I can send them out. I can give them out. I can do whatever I need to or want to. I've got all these ready to go. So I made 2 different designs. You see here, I had this one that had the strip at the bottom, and then the one on the left has a mat. So there's one that has a mat, then there's one that doesn't. See, there's the mat. There's this one doesn't. It has a strip. So you've got a couple different ways you could do those little note card sets. So that was just a way that I packaged them. in case you were interested. So then I also smashed this Sweet and Spooky 6x6 by Doodlebug, all 3 sheets from the mini icon stickers that came in that collection, and then most, or about half, of the puffy icon stickers. And I made some of these little Hershey bar sleeves. So these are perfect to wrap around a Hershey bar or a candy bar that's about the same size. You've got your adhesive on the back so it'll stick. And then I made 20 ATC. So again, I did 2 rounds of these. These are just little bitty artist trading cards. They're 2.5 by 3.5 inches. You decorate the front, you put your information on the back. These are great to hand out, to send in mail, just whatever you want to do with them. I made 20 total. And then I also participated in a Not Too Shabby Halloween hop. So I made 3 cards for that hop using some Not Too Shabby products. And then of course I'm on the Not Too Shabby design team. So this was my stamp and die for the month, the project, the item that I was focusing on. And I did smash also the Autumn Plaids 6x6 paper pad. And with those 2 things, I made several projects. I made these little 3x3 cards or note cards or tags, and then I did put some little scraps on the inside with some white paper. And then I also made a ton of cards in a couple of different videos. So this one has some layered trees, and I made both fall and Christmas cards, some with mats, some without mats. Then at the end, I just smashed the pad, and so I just made whatever I could with what I had left. Made, again, a ton of Christmas and fall cards with this Pick Me Up stamp set, and then that Autumn Plaids paper pad. And then I did the Fall Market 6x6 paper pad. I was already smashing the 12x12, so I figured I would just go ahead and smash the 6x6 as well. I made some bookmarks. These are ready to be to add holes and then to laminate. And I made some hot cocoa sleeve fronts, some Hershey bar sleeves as well. These are ready for the candy bars just to add in. And then I also made a ton of cards. And so I used a lot of cut aparts on these. I cut down some 4x6 cut aparts, 3x4 cut aparts, and then just even some of the smaller cut aparts from the small paper pad. So a ton of fall cards this month. I did also finish embellishing some of these cards that I had made from a smash from August. So I had already made the cards. I just needed to finish decorating them or embellishing them. So I added glossy accents. And then I did smash this paper pad club from Not Too Shabby and the add-on ephemera pack. And the add-on ephemera pack was really using that A Sweet Life. The images were like jams and jellies. It was so fun. I made a ton of cards, you can see here. And I did send out about 20 of those cards in those Happy Mails. So I had made a ton of cards from these 2 paper pads and the pack of ephemera. I had to bring in stamps because I had run out of ephemera on that one. And then this one is one you have not seen yet. It's called Our House by Cardabella. I'll have a video very soon on this one for a smash for this month. And then I also did 2 Not Too Shabby hauls. And so I did 2 sets of cards. I think it was 10 cards each in each of the haul videos. So these were the first few cards I made, and I think I'm gonna make these on camera for you. These were so fun to make. If you want to see that, let me know and I'll do a video on how I made those. And then I also made some additional fall cards, and then I also made these 5 cards using that was one of like the Floral Critters, I think, paper pad. And then I made these using that stamp set that was from last year, but I had to have it, had to make them. So hashtag Crafty Goals 2023. Those were the items that I made in the month of September for the goals. And then as far as my empties, you pretty much saw them. I went through that 12x12 pack. So here is my empty sticker sheet, my full pack that I smashed, and then also the 6x6 coordinating paper pad from Fall Market Cardabella, the 2 paper pads from the Paper Pad Club from Not Too Shabby, as well as the add-on ephemera pack, Autumn Plaids 6x6, Our House Cardabella. Again, you'll have a video on that one soon. And then Sweet and Spooky, I smashed through a whole paper pad of that one, the 6x6, and the 3 sheets of the mini icon stickers. And when I was doing the Happy Mail, I went through a ton of additional sheets from my Happy Planner sticker stash. So September empties and smashes all done. Let's talk about October plans. So I have lots of new items from the Not Too Shabby shop for the month of October. So I will be releasing a video here in another day or so showing these. This is going to be my item that's Drink and Be Merry. It's a stamp and die set of the month. I'll have some videos on that this month. I also have the Paper Pad Club, the add-on ephemera pack, and 1 additional add-on paper pad, and then the box of the month from Not Too Shabby for the month of October. So I'll do a haul video here very shortly or soon, and I'll show you those items. I also just purchased a ton of fall stuff from Not Too Shabby. So I really want to try to utilize that this month, try to make some more projects. Of course, we have those fun Halloween items that were part of the Halloween release at Not Too Shabby. I want to use some of those. And then I had some items that I had purchased, I think towards the end of the season last year, and I never got to use them. So I've got this stamp set from Catherine Pooler, as well as a couple of paper pads. I think I purchased all 3 of these, actually all 4 of the items from Not Too Shabby shop. So you have these 2 paper pads here. I probably won't smash them, but I'd love to make at least one project with them. And then I have the pumpkin spice Anya from the Greeting Farm. I love that little girl. I have been wanting to use her since I purchased it at the end of last year. So, and then I actually picked up some paper pads from Dollar Tree, believe it or not. I found these 4 little paper packs. And so these 2 sort of coordinate, and then these 2 sort of coordinate. So I think I'll probably have a Dollar Tree haul. It'll be a small one, but I'll walk through these paper pads and maybe make some projects. So again, hashtag Crafty Goals 2023. You never know what I'll bring out. I might bring out some additional items. If you want to check out anybody's inspiration, check out that hashtag and you can get to all of our videos for anyone who's participating. I hope this inspires you to set some crafty goals and make some crafty products. Happy crafting.